In this video, I want to do a little bit of a rant because it's kind of annoyed me the last few months that, I'll go to courses and I'll meet people that have done the same course over and over again, and their performance really has not risen to a level that has actually reached the definition of competence in even a relative matter. So it's really frustrating. It's kind of like the people that don't show up to their martial arts classes. So I'm dealing with that too right now. Uh, you get people that'll show up to class who haven't shown up in a fucking month. And then, you try to, you can't pick up where they left off. You have to basically see what they remember, if anything, and then they're starting all over again. I mean, that's their problem, not mine, but we'll work with whatever. But firearms training is a martial art. Even when we're talking about tactics, that's like a separate entity in and of itself. So you cannot do any significant operations with a pickup team. This is not the fucking Walking Dead. This is not Hollywood. And unfortunately, 99% of the people out there seriously watch fucking shows and they think they're going to learn something from it. Oh yeah, The Walking Dead, it was so cool when they just had a group of people and they just did this and that against the saviors. When I saw like some of that shit on The Walking Dead where they're just like taking a bunch of people and they're trying to perform some kind of whatever operation, I'm like, it ain't gonna work like that. It ain't gonna work like that. You got too many conflicting personalities there. Like, people are gonna do some stupid shit. There's gonna be blue on blue. There's gonna be death that's unnecessary. And that's really how it works in real life. Because even in military units where you're living together, working together every day, you still get fuck ups in real life operations. So how are you going to like a max velocity tactical training course and spending time around a bunch of random people, working with them for like 4 days and then leaving them again? How is that helping you at all? Like, how are you learning anything? Well, you can learn things from that. You can learn on an individual level what you need to work on. But you can, if you're going to continue taking classes and working on team tactics, you need to make physical notes, written notes about, hey, this is a problem that we always had during linear danger areas. People need to know to tighten up into a good tight formation, be ready to get across that and actually do the scroll to the road fast, or whatever technique, or take it in force. Be able to actually do those hand and arm signals, watching the people behind you in patrol instead of just walking in an area without fucking looking back. So, basic shit like that. Like, you need to take physical notes because you're not going to remember everything. The brain cannot remember everything. I don't care what kind of good memory you think you have. You are living in your own little world if you believe that you can just remember everything. You're not a fucking computer, okay? You might have taken video of it, but there's a lot of nuances that you cannot pick up, and unless you actually have it noted down. I've been doing this for a while. I can tell you that there's a specific way to be a good student to actually acquire this knowledge and turn it into a practical skill. There's two different things. You can have declarative knowledge and you can have physical skills. Declarative knowledge is like learning about your laws. Physical skill, learning how to properly unload your firearm the correct way every time to where you can't get it wrong. You're never leaving one in the chamber because you don't know how to fuck it up anymore because you've done it the right way every time. It's kind of like if you lock your doors constantly after shutting them. Like, literally this morning, my girlfriend locked me out of the house on accident, and luckily I have a garage code, but she left for work and I was watering plants this morning and she locked me out of the house. Good habit. The problem was, the circumstance required that she not lock me out of the house. But, that's what I'm talking about. You're getting to the point where you can't get that wrong. You just do it out of habit without even thinking about it. That took a lot of time. That took a lot of repetitions. That took years of her doing that. Under me, like telling her, lock doors after you close them, lock doors after you close them. So this is just kind of a small hint at, how much it actually takes to do things right. So those people that are spending thousands of dollars on courses, it doesn't mean shit to me. It doesn't. Because I've met a lot of people that have spent a lot of time in training courses and their competency level is on par with somebody who's never touched a fucking gun. Because guess what they do? They go to that training course and then they go home, they sit on their fucking couch and they eat a bag of chips and they don't do a goddamn thing. They're fucking useless. And if you're that way, you're the same. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's fucking annoying when you hear people like that talking shit about, oh, let this and that happen in our society. We'll be ready. Because I've taken a Navy SEALs training class. Bitch, you haven't done shit. It's like being in person during somebody filming a fucking YouTube video. It's no different than watching a video and thinking that you have acquired a skill just by using your fucking eyeballs. It's no different. Get your head out of your ass. If you want to be worth a damn at anything in life, go to those training courses. Take fucking notes of everything. Then you come home and you immerse yourself in it on your free time. If your excuse is that you're not able to spend time with your family because of this training, if your family is on your side about protecting them, then they should understand your sacrifice. Simple as that. If your complaint is, well, I don't have an area to train, I would call bullshit. Because I have trained in some of the worst places that you could train. I've trained in the back of a fucking U-Haul with a lot of shit in it. So you can get training in a lot of different areas and you don't even need your gun all the time. There's different training methods that you can use. So yes, I've been sitting here for, 7 minutes ranting, but holy shit, I've been watching this for years and years. Every time I go to a training course that has some kind of standard, the people that end up failing it the worst are the people that think, well, I've been to a lot of training courses and the only way I'm going to actually get practice at this is going to another training course. Because they're literally on the level of retard. Because they don't know how to take that information and actually practice it themselves. Or they're just not paying attention. They're worrying more about the entertainment part than actually learning those skills. So when people start talking shit about, well, liberals aren't ready for us, well, we got guns and blah, blah, blah. Guys, just shut the fuck up. Please, just shut the fuck up and go about your lives and stop worrying, because you're not going to be worth a damn when anything happens to begin with. Okay? So if you care about yourself, be quiet, get off social media, go to training, come home, practice, and repeat the cycle. Go to training again if you feel like doing the same course again. See where you're at. Get professional recommendations. Know what right feels like. Come home. Practice more until you can't get it wrong. All right? It's really as simple as that. Sorry for all the foul language and stuff, but this is my channel, and I do have feelings every now and then. And this feeling, it's pretty close to the bone. So it's been cutting deep for a while because I've made videos about how to actually develop yourself. And it seems to be the videos that nobody wants to watch because it's not entertaining. Fuck entertainment. I would rather have skills than gear. So, I don't care about the fucking new multicam shit. I don't care about the new gun. I care about having the skill to run that shit and actually use that gear if you even need it. So that's the kind of person I am, if you didn't know. If you're even on the video to actually hear this. I guess we'll see. So, just out of curiosity, if you have watched this video all the way to the end, put in the number 24 in the comments. Challenge.